This is my new Bear Deermom women's line. It's a limited edition, and I can't wait to take it in the woods. I made it to Wisconsin. It is so windy today. Oh my gosh. Gotta make sure there's no bees under there. Home sweet home, baby. Anytime you stay, you have to plug in your power, and I always open all the doors up, let everything air out. That way I'm not fidgeting with anything later. I am so excited to be up here right now. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I've been home in Wisconsin hunting without the kids, without anybody, where I can just stay up here this entire time and hunt every single day, all day, hunt hard, and not have to go back to the house and drive back and forth all the time. Like, I'm really excited about this. It's freezing in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the tree stands in here. And a decoy. I gotta move that stuff up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so cold in here. Holy smokes. So we have to bring our own water up here from the house because there's no well. So all of this is my shower water, and then obviously I'm bringing drinking water to drink from, but this stuff is just hose water that I'm gonna shower with. I warm it up with this pot right here and take a shower with it. I'm pretty sure my suitcase has been opened. Oh, yep. Inspection. It's probably the knife I had in there. Oh man. I could tell because my zippers were not in the same spot. So all this is hunting. Then I have only this for normal clothes. This is all camera gear. So as you guys can hear, it is really windy out. We got a strong south wind, and I really only have the one stand that I hung over the summer to sit. All the other stands I'm blowing right into our woods. We only have 30 acres. I really don't want to blow out the entire property the first sit, so I'm going to dial in my bow. Plus, we have rain coming tonight. It's supposed to be up to 60 today, and then tomorrow is a really big cold front. No rain, a good wind, and it's much colder. So as much as I want to sit tonight, I am just going to be patient, shoot my bow, dial it in, shoot with my jacket on, get everything 100% ready to go, and then sneak in tomorrow morning. I'm right at 30 right here. Perfect. Let's go see it. Right next to each other. I'm shooting a little to the left. I'm gonna shoot 20 and see where 20 is, because if 20 is off to the left, that means my sight got bumped. We're gonna shoot again. I think my sight got bumped. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. I will say this is the first time my sight has ever moved traveling. I am 100% to the left. So this is my 20. That was my 30. Oh my gosh. I have never had my sight move that much when traveling. So I wonder how hard people threw my case. I'm like mind blown right now. Oh, the whole thing's loose. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Look at that. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I am not believing that right now. Oh, okay, I just tightened it up, but whoa. This is why you shoot your bow before you hunt anytime you travel. Oh my gosh, I'm so left. I almost just missed the target. Okay, wow. That's so frustrating because I was 1,000,000% dialed in before this trip, and now I'm like a solid 8 inches off. Like, that's crazy. I should have just taken the whole sight off. That's the whole point of the Picatinny. Okay, if I'm moving it. We're gonna move in for this one. I'm gonna go shoot at 10 yards because I just moved it a lot. Oh wow, that's way better. See how off I was? Okay, that was more like 6 inches, not maybe 7. I'm gonna shoot a couple more times. Okay, now I'm a little too far to the right. Got a little excited when I was moving my pit sight. Yes, okay, perfect. We are back in. Perfect. Now let's shoot 20. It's just now starting to sprinkle. It's getting later in the night. I want to finish up and then get in the camper and be quiet. Dad's going to be here any minute. He's bringing a bunch of groceries for me. And then I'm just going to get ready for my hunt tomorrow morning. Making sure I'm dialed in is by far the most important part of this entire thing, though. Perfect. My entire sight was loose. My entire sight was loose. Like hanging on by a thread.
Ooh. Just be careful you don't slip on this stuff. The needles are slippery.
So when you want to shoot?
There wasn't a deer in that cornfield.
Really?
Nope.
So
They're still that corn go on by the sweet.
yeah.
I know that.
Dad just left. He brought me all my groceries, and currently I have water on the stove. As you can tell, it's starting to get hot because that's going to be my shower water tonight. What I do is I bring the entire pot into the shower, dump it into that 5-gallon bucket, and then I'll add some cold water to it, make it nice and warm, and then I'll rinse off. And then I got all the beds situated, and guess what? So I'm gonna watch a VHS TV tonight. I haven't watched this since my high school days, you guys. But look, I have movies. Oh my gosh. Let's see if this thing works. Okay, so it needs batteries. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just like time warped back into the 90s. Okay, Legally Blonde. Bad Boys. Legally Blonde. I used to watch Legally Blonde and Miss Congeniality. Oh my gosh, and it's right here. Ah! I used to, Goodwill, baby. I used to watch these on repeat. Oh my gosh. Clearance Goodwill. This one was only $1.99. Wow. I used to go to the Dollar General or Dollar Tree, depending on which deals were better. And then I would go to Goodwill for all my movies because they were dirt cheap and I couldn't afford brand new ones. Wow, this is great. What else do I got in here? Love and Basketball, Like Mike, Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my gosh, Home Alone, 8 Seconds, Lilo and Stitch, The Rookie, Bad Boys, Blue Streak. Wow, now that's an old one. Holy smokes. What else? Oh, those are Dad's. Laurel and Hardy. Oh my gosh, I gotta watch these because that is just throwback. Oh, and there's a bag for a shower. Wow. Okay, let's see if this thing works. Which one? Legally Blonde or Miss Congeniality? We're gonna do Miss Congeniality. Oh my gosh, you guys. Family video! Are you kidding me? Is there anything in there? Oh. Oh my gosh. Maybe not. I don't know if it liked that. He checked. No. Oh. What the heck? Okay, let's try Legally Blonde. Jeez. Maybe it's just so dusty in there. I don't know. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh. Rewind. Oh my gosh. I haven't done this in so long. Okay, we're at the beginning. Come on, it's gotta work. It's not looking too good though, huh? Or sounding too good. Dang. I wonder if it's just so dusty. That stinks. I used to watch this all the time. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I'm going to see if I can order a VHS cleaner. I don't even know if they make them anymore. And my water's probably like piping hot right now. Oh yeah, it's getting there. I'm going to get that really to a boil and then add cold water to it. I just sat down and I was looking out the window because I'm like, man, this is like the perfect time for deer to move. Sure enough, literally right as I'm looking, a doe is making her way and then stopped on the road and then, you know, started trotting off because she knew something was off. But, oh my gosh. I just want to get in the woods so bad. All I need though, I don't need anything more than that. Okay, I'm gonna let it cool just a little bit. Now, if I'm just doing a body shower, that's more than enough. But if I'm gonna wash my hair, I do a full bucket, and still, that is like time where you can let the water run. So to give you guys reference, but it is turning it on and off in between and then running it at the end. I just took the best, most hottest, longest shower ever, and I still have water left over. So I'm gonna leave it in the bucket because then tomorrow I don't have to add as much. I'm trying to conserve water over here. And now for dinner, we have the famous, the cheap, instant ramen. We love these jugs of water because you just poke a hole at the top, you break the seal right here, and it's like a little faucet right at your fingertips. Okay, now we wait. Perfect. No, okay. If I tell you, will you drop it? Yes. Just got done eating. I don't even know what time it is because that clock is so off. I've been watching Last Man Standing because it was on, and now I'm gonna crawl in bed and get some sleep and turn these heaters up a little bit because the temperature is definitely dropping. Good morning. I slept so good last night. Oh my gosh. My heater was on like wide open this morning though, so I know it's chilly outside, and I'm sure the deer are on their feet. So I just got dressed, I made a cup of coffee, I'm gonna shoot my bow, make sure it's all dialed in. I'll meet Dad for breakfast, and then I'm gonna get in my stand earlier, get fully set up, and sit the rest of the day. They are going to be moving with this weather. Oh, it feels so good. The woods is so quiet. Oh my gosh. So quiet out here. Oh, I hit arrows. I could hear that. Boom. Sweet. I'm ready, baby. I ended up moving my 30-yard pin because I was shooting high yesterday and I'm shooting high again this morning, and I don't want to be shooting high at 30 yards. If anything, you want to be shooting like half an inch low. That way, in case the deer goes to run, you're not spining them or totally missing. Okay, that's way better. I obviously flinched a little bit, but hey, I'm good with that. It's going to be a west wind. Where do I want to sit on a west wind? Probably in our front food plot. Holy smokes. It's cold. But I need to shoot now that I have all of my thick stuff on. It is so important to shoot how you're going to hunt, because sometimes you anchor weird without realizing. Pretty sure that's dead center. Walmart carries them. Feel how nice that is.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's a men's.
It is?
They make men's like this. But look, you even have hand warmers. The sides
Oh, gosh.
to put your hands.
I wonder how much them are.
Not expensive,
I should buy me one.
and it's waterproof. We need to go look at Walmart.
Does it make noise? Does it?
No, not for a waterproof one.
No. So like crinkle.
No, it's nice.
Look at this.
Oh,
Brand new. I just bought it.
what are you gonna do with that?
Chop those ruts in the
Oh.
road. So while you're doing this, I'm doing this.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna go to the stand.
I'll watch for you. Just wave at me down the road.
All right. I'll be leaving in 2 minutes.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Are you gonna take that umbrella?
Yeah, I'm taking everything.
Well, good luck.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not sure if you guys can hear those jets, but they practice for the military close by, so they're always jets. It kind of helps though because it hides some of your noise. You always gotta loosen these when you go into thicker clothes. I don't have a far walk at all, but I always carry my coat because otherwise I sweat. And I have all my camera stuff, so it looks like I have a lot, but once it's in the tree, it's not going to be that bad. And I can't remember if I have a bowworm in that one or not, so I'm bringing everything. I'm going to go.
All right, good luck.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, got everything?
Everything but the kitchen sink. I just got all set up, and I ended up putting the umbrella above me because it's calling for a pile of rain later today, and I don't want any of my cameras getting drenched. So I try to be very discreet with it, go with the branches. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm sitting over this mossy oak biologic food plot, and this is honestly the first time I've ever hunted this food plot. Last year I just let it sit, but it looks really good and healthy. It's been raining pretty hard, but it finally let up. And I really think those deer are going to be on their feet tonight. I know I'll see does in this field, and probably some smaller bucks. But I'm very curious to see if anything's joining them. That was such a fun hunt. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I would hit the rut. I honestly was nervous that this would be like some pre-rut lull. So to hear a buck grunting and then to chase a doe all over grunting? I'm so excited for this week. This is the first really good cold snap of the year. And I feel like between that and cornfields getting cut down the road and being late in October, all of these things are just creating a perfect scenario, and I'm really excited to hunt tomorrow morning. So I think I'm gonna sit the same stand because I have a northwest wind. So where I'm hunting, I can get in and out of without blowing the entire 30 acres. It's so easy, and my wind gets blowed into a pasture. So it really is a perfect spot, and it's so easy and quiet to get to. Good morning, everybody. I'm getting oatmeal started. It's 6:10. I have 20 minutes, so I'm gonna down some oatmeal, get dressed, make a thermos of coffee. I already got 1 cup right here, but you can't have too much coffee. Oh, but I slept like a baby last night. Like, I was out cold. I didn't wake up one time. You gotta cut the heater to run the microwave. The sun doesn't rise until 7:20, so I have an hour till sunrise. But still, you want to get in your stand before first light. Like, very important. I'm starting to sweat. I'm literally gonna put my heavy gear on, get my boots on, and go out the door. So I'm gonna put my camera away. I'll see you guys in the stand. Thank God I put the extra layer of pants on. It's so windy out today. It's cold. I'm gonna blow away. I just made it back. Oh my gosh, my hands are so cold. Those rungs on the ladder. Oh, cold, cold, cold. And if you know me, I don't like bow hunting with gloves. So I'm always keeping my hands in my pockets with my hand warmers. And then I pull my hands out when I need to. But then the walk back kind of stinks because your hands definitely get cold. Oh my gosh, let's crank the heater. I'm going to get my water going for my shower. I want a nice hot piping shower tonight. And I'm going to eat Mom's chili. Dad brought up some chili that Mom made. And that's what's on the menu for tonight. Because I am cold and wet. But I will say, this mossy oak outfit, I got it at Walmart. Mossy Oak Elements. It's waterproof. It's amazing. And I'm obsessed with this backpack. You guys have probably recognized this in many videos. But this is Insights. You can find it on Frog Togs. And it has its own rain cover. So you literally pull it out and cover your whole backpack with it. I've been doing that, but I've also been using it to cover my camera. So that has been amazing. And it's attached, so it stays right on there. You tuck it back when you don't use it, when you don't need it. And it's ready to rock all the time. So I like my setup. Can't complain about my setup because I'm dialed in. You guys, I almost just had a heart attack. Oh my gosh. I had to uncover my ears so I could listen. I'm sitting here walking in the back. I hear some really weird noise. I'm like, what is that? So I get on the ground. I'm like listening, like trying to figure out what's trying to get in the camper. Couldn't figure it out. My playback was out of my camera and I was listening to myself like getting my chili out of the microwave, but I couldn't figure it out. Jeez, I'm like, what kind of animal is out the door? Ay, ay, ay. Losing it. All right, you guys, I am ready for bed. I think it's like 9 o'clock. I'm going to get up at 5:45 again tomorrow morning, get in the stand. 6:30 was such a good time, so I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. And I think tomorrow will be better as far as wind and rain. Not calling for rain, and the wind should die down just a little bit. So I'm very excited and curious to see what my morning looks like. I'll see you guys then. Well, today looks much different than yesterday. Yesterday, I had those does and yearlings come out in the field. Today, I had a doe and yearling come out about 7:10, and the doe kept moving. She really didn't want to eat for long. And the yearling came in the tree line and stopped like 6 yards from me, stared up at me, tried to figure me out, couldn't figure it out. And then she walked right in front of me and started eating, but she didn't eat for a long time. And anytime a pattern changes or you just notice that they're not acting the same, you always have to think why. So for me, I'm thinking that the bucks might start be bumping them. They don't want to stop for too long. Situations like that, there could be a buck behind them, and a lot of times those bucks are a ways behind them. So they kept pushing along, got out of the field, went into the woods over there, and I sat so quiet, so still. Sure enough, that small buck from the first night followed what looked to be the yearling right here and ended up in the same spot she did. He had no clue I was up here, but sometimes a buck can be a very long ways behind a doe. So if I would have been fidgeting, he would have absolutely busted me because I didn't see him until he was right there because he came through the thick area that I can't see. I don't know what I would do without my thick clothes because they are saving me right now. I was not expecting it to be this cold up here. I love that quiver. It's amazing. It's so easy. Okay, do I get everything? Nope. Let me just like move this so I'm not choking myself. That's fresh. That was the best, most exciting hunt I've ever had up here. I could not get to the camper and get a battery in my camera fast enough to tell you guys. Oh my gosh. I had deer all over me all night. Like, I could not move. I could not swap out batteries. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't believe it. I heard so many bucks grunting. There were so many bucks in the field. I had this 8-pointer run like 5 yards from me, but I was staring at 3 like really nice bucks in the field. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Because it was so early. Oh my gosh.
I really am hoping that you get one. I really do.
Well, even if I don't at this point, I had a small basket, 8-point, come running 6 yards in front of my stand, like after a doe. But after seeing the big deer, I couldn't shoot that one. I'm like, there's big deer in the field.
But isn't that a great feeling though?
Yeah.
Like, not that you, it's not out of desperation that you have to shoot it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That you're seeing them.
It was, they were running and grunting and all over. And then 2 were sparring, and then they were running each other off, and like, it was nonstop action all night.
Did you get any pictures of these bigger bucks?
Dad, I was shaking so bad I couldn't even get my phone out.
Oh.
No, I got, well, on camera I got that one. I'm about to get it in my computer right now to zoom it in. I could barely even, no, the answer is no. I was shaking so bad. Oh my gosh.
That one real big rake like my 12, but he was totally broke off on one side.
No. He had like a tine, or multiple tines broke off. He had a giant stick, like main beam sticking straight up. Maybe it was a just giant G2. I don't know. I couldn't tell. I saw a rack and I ignored it because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the biggest buck. I talked to my dad. I talked to Rob, and I am packing because I'm gonna head out way before light, and I'm gonna sit all day. I am so anxious. I could not fall asleep last night. I think I fell asleep close to midnight. It's 5 o'clock right now. I had my alarm set for 5:15 and again at 5:20. and I was waking up every single hour. I have so many jitters. I think right now I'm most nervous getting to the stand in the dark because I didn't use an Onyx trail, which, I'm kicking myself. The one I have is old and I can't use it because there's so many downed trees right there. And I really didn't want to use a light, but the little area that I got to walk through is so thick. And I don't want to find myself directly in the middle of all that because then I'm going to sound like a herd of cows going through the woods. So right now I'm like, okay, as long as I can get on the trail to begin with, I'll be okay. But if I miss the trail, even by 5 feet, it's going to be loud. So all night I was thinking of like, where do I remember the trail? Because it goes back to the west a little bit, then it goes back to the east, but I got to stay on the west side of my stand because if I get too far east and go directly in line with it, I'm going through a bunch of down trees over there too. So I have so many thoughts racing, and I'm very curious how many deer I'm going to jump this morning. Oh, I don't know. But my goal was to leave here at 5:45. You don't even have first light here until 6:56. Sunrise is like 7:26 or 7:28, somewhere in there. But I want to get into the stand and let everything just settle and rest. I know those deer are going to be in the field. And that stand, the stairs, the sticks are super loud getting up it, which they weren't when I hung it, but they are now. So I don't know if it's just the cold. I don't know. So it's going to be a little noisy getting up it. That's why I just want to get there super early. Oh man, I got so many thoughts. I'm so jittery. I haven't even had coffee yet. I'm trying to eat oatmeal to like calm my jitters. Holy smokes, I'm telling you. We've had that opportunity to be on some really cool hunts, but this is the most anxious I've been for a hunt. Ever. So this has been hanging here for a really long time. That's my dad. That's my dad's dad, and that's my dad's brother. And they all got one day. There's dad in the back of the pickup. But I don't know if you can see the background. That entire field is wide open. So dad planted the entire field. We all planted the entire field when I was very young with a whole bunch of pine trees. So everything you see when I walk past it, none of that was here when we got the property. But I didn't realize you could kind of see it in the back of the photo until now. Isn't that a cool picture? And dad's got a turkey stamp from 1999. So this is how I carry my coat out because I don't wear it because otherwise I would sweat so bad. But I do take the lanyard to my safety harness and I put it through the hole that it's supposed to go through and like fish it on there. So it's hanging on there because that is like the biggest struggle getting to the stand is like to find this and then get it through and without making noise. It's like a struggle. So I always do that. And then I like pull it like it's a rope hanging on my back and I clip it up here like so. And then I put my backpack on. So my backpack kind of like pinches it and holds it and then I'm hands-free. It is the best little trick I have found to get my coat out there. I got something in my boot. That was in my shoe. Okay, let's do this. I've been set up over an hour before sunrise. I jumped one deer on the way in, but that's it. I am so excited for today. It's not even funny. What'd you see?
Nothing.
Are you serious?
Nothing. Not a deer.
Dang.
Nice bucks up here.
Yep.
Just too bad we didn't get one.
Well, you guys, I can't say I did not try. Tonight was my last night hunting. Unfortunately, I didn't even have a buck come near me, but it is what it is, and that's part of it. Every single time I come up here, I learn something though, and I just love the chase of it all and trying to figure out what these deer are doing. Our 30 acres is really just a transition, so we're trying to catch the deer going from one place to another, bedding to feeding or what have you. So I just enjoy being out there. I enjoyed sitting and having just a really good week in the woods. I saw a lot of deer and I can't complain about that. Start the car because it's chilly. Okay, we got everything cleaned up out of the camper. It's ready to go for next week. Dad's gonna come up here. He's gonna bow hunt. I gotta get back to Florida. It's Halloween tomorrow. The kids really want to go trick-or-treating and I can't miss it. The deer are definitely running. I wish I could have came up next week, but it wasn't in my cards. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're hunting, good luck. This is the camper that I grew up at. How did you guys grow up hunting? What is the best memory that you have? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. That's all I got for you guys. Until next time, take care, God bless, and we are gone.